It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Iowa's offense takes the field to start this game off. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Hawkeyes will keep this drive going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So the Washington Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Washington! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Off play action. The sure hands, it's Hoffman. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Field goal is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He's got it. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Washington right back to the line.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You've got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide out in motion. Quick handoff. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Fast motion from the offense. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on second down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don James. He would have loved to blitz this dude. So athletic from the linebacker position.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll start this drive firing. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. On the run, it's Washington.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Connection to the right. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. The snap sets up the throw. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Pushes for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing.
Looking to go up top on 1st down.
They're trailing by 14 to Northwestern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. This one's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver shows motion. On the run, it's Washington. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Washington. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On second down, looking again to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. He wants to pass it on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Combs. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the back. He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Keeps looking downfield. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Washington. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Washington.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Forced out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He's going to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Combs. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Nevada stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Reno. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit, didn't hang on to the football. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Spits it out to the back. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The hand to the running back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Unloads to the wideout, and they can't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.